All right, we're on question 5 on the back. So these are going to be set up like proportions, at least number 5 is. So if we have a car factory that checks 360 cars and 8 of them have defects, we want to know how many will have defects out of 1,260. So the point of these kinds of problems is to use some smaller part. We know that it's 8 out of 360 to figure out something about a larger population, the 1,260. So let's start with what we know. Eight out of 360 cars are defective, and we want to know how many would be defective out of 1,260. So I'll use D as my unknown, my variable, to represent the defects, and you cross multiply and solve. So if you do 8 times 1,260 divided by 360, you'd get that D equals 280 defects. So out of the total number, only 280 are defective. Now if you look, your question says to answer in a percent. So what you need to do is to divide 280 by the total number, 1,260, to make a percent. So you do 280 divided by 1,260 times 100. And that will give you your percent. And that's all you need to do for number 5. Now number 6 is a little bit different, so read carefully. If the car factory checks that they have 320 cars and out of those 12 of them have defects, we want to know how many will not have defects. So we don't even need a proportion for this one. All we need to know is how many are not defective. So we're going to use our total. We know 320 is the total number, and 12 of them have defects. That means all the rest of them are not defective. So we're going to subtract 320 minus 12 and get 308. So we have 308 cars that are not defective. But if you look, again, this one says you need to answer in a percent. So we have 308 out of 320 that are defective, that are not defective. So make this a percent. 308, numerator divided by denominator, 320 times 100. And that answer in a percent form will be your final answer. And that's it.